Alright, y'all, I know 2020 ain't wrapped up and there's still a lot of craziness. I want to talk to y'all about my state. Did you know in my state, a mother can birth a child at 1,000 milligrams of THC and not have their parental rights contested by CPS? I didn't know that until my daughter was born at 1,000 milligrams of THC in her bloodstream. The mother refused to stop smoking, so I left the house. I got out of that bad situation because in Colorado, the law also deems that as a man, I'm responsible for a woman's drug use. No, I'm gonna tell y'all all right now. All y'all fathers, get out. Report everything to CPS. If you're involved with the system, report everything to them. Because they're gonna take anything that you don't report that happens as you being shady and devious and wanting to hide shit. Report even like just a simple scratch to a caseworker and watch them go, well, how did it happen? What did you do? And you go, the child fell or was crawling, and then they was crawling on the ground. Might have been a rock. I don't know. What? What did I do? Now, my exact situation right now is that the foster family for my daughter is moving to adopt, which I have told them several times that is not okay after forced parental alienation. Forced parental alienation. Now, I've also been having a hard time getting back on my feet, getting back into working because, well, with COVID and the shutdowns and the lockdowns, retail's really not as necessary as it used to be, so I'm just saying, like, all that general retail experience I got trying to move up, that fucked me in this exact instance. Nobody knew this was coming, so I didn't know that I was gonna get fucked that hard. It's been a hard time without work, hella hard. I mean, I use gift cards for my Dual Links, and that's just because I got S'mores and I got MB, and they be generating them hella gift cards, so hell yeah. Big shout out to S'more and MB. Not sponsored by them, by the way. Just really big shout out. I would leave a referral code. I'm sure YouTube will strike my video even without monetization on the account if I do put those links up. But and that's shitty because that's like, who knows how many gift cards I'd be getting. But let's get back on topic real quick. So my exact situation is as a fucked over father from the system. The caseworkers involved completely screwed me. If you are involved in Arapahoe or Aurora, feel free to PM me. I'll let you know if you're involved with the caseworkers I was, and if you want, your parental rights include requesting different caseworkers, just so you know. And you can do that as many times as it takes for you to get one that says that you're a good parent. I didn't know. Holy shit, I had no idea. Now, currently in my case, there is no caseworker. The foster family is biological family. Unfortunately about that, doesn't mean anything because in their eyes, biological family just doesn't mean anything. Never really has, never really will. Understandable, but as the father of my daughter, who does have partial decision making under the law, I have to sign over my rights to allow that adoption. I've already been forced into parental alienation into therapy that's being misused and abused. I was never deemed unfit of a parent by the courts otherwise, and much like the mother of my daughter, I would have been completely removed from anything but visitations, and even those would have been extremely limited. I was at overnights until the foster family and I got into it personally because it felt like they were trying to adopt this whole time. So, yeah, that's the reality of my situation right now. It's where I'm kind of taking a break on the videos. Is I'm, even without work, looking into getting into court against these people because, unfortunately, I'm gonna be real with all of you. If you live in Colorado, the courts aren't looking for you to be working. If you have a good support network, you don't have to work. You have to have people who help you, though. And I'm in a spot where I'm very blessed to receive some help right now. This is why my hair ain't looking half bad. This is why I ain't homeless right now. This is why my beard is trimmed up. Like, I'm telling you, I'm getting help. It's an okay situation on my end. Getting my daughter back is going to be a long, long, long fight, and it's going to take a long time. I don't know how long I'll be on and off of YouTube doing it. I don't know. It'll be real tough, though. I wanted to vent about my situation, and this was ultimate medium. This is me also using my voice to hopefully impact a change, as the case that I was involved in involved the 5 heads of the largest child protective service agencies out here in Colorado. Um, I'm gonna be honest, it was sexist and it was racist, and the caseworkers involved are sexist and racist. So if you are a black man of mixed descent, of dark African heritage, you are gonna be prosecuted in Arapahoe for everything the baby mama does. I just want you to know. And everything she doesn't do. That's on you. You the dad, you the father, you fix her. That's how they see it. Reality is you can't fix what's broken. Like, if it's broken, it's broken, and that's the same with people. You can't fix that. Same with the foster family involved, is they can't fix that. Now, I've been in therapy with the foster family, and there's been a lot of lying going on the foster family's end. I feel really bad for the therapist involved, and we almost lost our therapist yesterday because the foster family really can't handle my feelings and how I feel about a situation. And unfortunately, the lies are getting out of hand. This I'm just making public because I'm gonna use it against the foster family. It's to make it known I've been fighting for my daughter since day one, since she got separated. I'm still fighting for my daughter. That's never changing. What is changing is the level of respect between me and the foster family, and it's changing on a rapid basis. I don't want to be shitty. I don't want to come off shitty. Unfortunately, being shitty is not an option I have anymore, because when you spend all of your time lying about someone, it's got to come back to bite you in the ass eventually. I've heard everything from, I don't know, I've got to talk about this DNN with everybody, and I've got to tell everybody all about it. And I'm like, you actually don't have to tell anybody about it. In fact, you could just say it's a really complicated situation that a bunch of caseworkers messed up. There was lies about permanency. When the caseworkers closed the case, I was told that the permanency plan was to bring my daughter back to me. The foster family said that there was no permanency plan when they closed the case, which, if that is the case, I would love for caseworkers to comment. Oh, sorry guys, that's my ibuprofen, my dirty table. I would love, absolutely love, for a caseworker to comment, especially one of the ones from my case, if they fucking, if you guys really didn't give my aunt and uncle the same permanency plan, because if you left them without a permanency plan, that is vile and that is illegal, and that's gonna get you guys bitten in the ass by the law. That's just what it is. On top of that, I mean, she completely has been miscuing the situation, saying that I was unfit. That was never deemed by the court. The court did deem the mother unfit because, yes, she co-opted with their THC treatment plan, which was weird because they didn't have one when the baby was born with 1,000 milligrams. They actually let her leave with the child that same day. Pretty weird. But, I mean, to be fair, the mother is very inconsiderate. So it wasn't a surprise that we ended up on a kind of abandoned, me and my daughter. Keeping names out of it. I'm keeping names out of it. I don't need these people named, because unlike the foster family, it's not my business to tell everyone the business. What it is my business to do is I'm just bringing you guys the problems in my state and the problems with these cases and the problems with these fights. The problem is that this foster family, I told the caseworkers, was gonna be problematic for me. It was never an issue for them, so they went with it anyway. And I have my problems. People seem to forget that I am half black, and that makes my daughter a quarter black. I get it. People want to adopt mixed black babies. We're adorable as shit. Absolutely. I ain't gonna lie. But that's my daughter. At the end of the day, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. That's my daughter. That's my daughter. And I love her to death. And nobody will take that from me. I've been more present in her life than my father has ever been in mine. And that has been an uphill battle all the way. Everybody's been trying to make me give up on this little girl. And I'm sorry, but y'all are wrong. Like 70 years of research shows that fathers are where it's at for a kid. I'm sorry. Women who are successful without a father figure tend to have a mother who is successful because of another woman, because of another woman, because of another woman, because of feminism. So it's a simpler rubric to make sure that the child is successful with the parents versus in the world. It's just way simpler. Like if I can make my child successful with me, and I mean like if I can get her grades good, have her in school on time, all that, she has way better odds in the world. She has way better odds. It's just what it is. It's what the research shows. Bite me, foster family.